Hello, it's Friday and I feel like I need to make a video. I just wanted to comment that I've been walking around all day running errands. In fact, I just got home and I just felt the need to make a video. This hate toward Jason has got to stop. For some reason, my last update, which was just so not an update and I had nothing to say, that, you know, Jason and I were like, let's make the video and it would be fun, turned into a reason for a bunch of commenters to, one after the other, say they hated Jason, they couldn't stand him in the videos, that he's useless, making fun of him. And I don't need that. I wanted to put a video out here to plead with you that if you don't like the friends that I keep in my videos, please stop watching my videos. We know I certainly have enough subscribers to be getting on with. So if you don't enjoy it, please just stop watching. I'm not going to take offense. If you don't like it, don't watch. That's the plain and simple rule. That's how I am with YouTube. I subscribe to those people I want to watch, and those people I don't want to watch, I don't subscribe to, I don't care about. They're just other people in the universe. And I think that's how it should be, right? We should just let people be, let them be themselves, and don't involve yourself with them if you can't stand them. Jason is a very dear friend. We're mad about one another. And when anyone insults him, it's like an insult to me too, because he is incredibly dear to my heart, and we intend to never be not friends. So if you don't like his presence in my videos, stop watching. Now I understand that he was being goofy and I was trying to say things, but that was sort of the whole point. He wanted to be there to just be obnoxious because I had nothing to say and the video would have been 30 seconds long had he not been there. And I was perfectly fine with that. And if you mind it, don't watch. That's all I really have to say about that. So anyway, that's that. I cannot impress upon you how important he is in my life. I cannot impress upon you enough how enormous his presence in my existence has changed who I am and has made me a better person, and how much we are perfect for one another in terms of how we help one another get through life. He's not going away, and neither am I. So if you don't like one or two of us, please stop watching. That's all I had to say about that. The whole point of my video yesterday was that my life is in shambles, and I guess I can elaborate on that because it's not in shambles, but it feels like it is. You know, when I came to California, here's how I've been explaining it. I have a plan for everything in my life. I have a money plan, I have a weight loss plan, I have a career plan, I have a wardrobe plan, I have an eating plan, I have a plan for everything. I have a family plan. I have a way that I interact with my friends, a social plan. Like, I am very organized, very categorical in my approaches to everything. Everything fits into a nice little box that I've put there, and it's scheduled in, and it's coordinated, and there are to-do lists, and everything's handled the way that my mind handles them. And that, yeah, that makes me a little crazy, but that's how I deal with the world. And it also makes me a very efficient person. When I came to California, I thought I would be changing a couple things, like the location plan was going to change a bit, but I could deal with that, and the working plan was going to get tossed around for a little bit, and I knew that the weight loss plan was going to go through a couple changes in the process. What I didn't expect, which happened, was that, in fact, every single plan was like tossed out the window, as if some demon ran into my home and took all of my perfect little boxes in my mind that organized everything in my life and just threw the papers everywhere and said, ha ha ha, you're going to be crazy for 2 months. And I feel like I have been going mad. Now, I've been very carefully trying to collect all the papers and all of the thoughts and everything into their little boxes in my head so that I can then coordinate my life properly, but it has been a lot more trying than I had expected. And that, coupled with deciding I needed to be single, that coupled with switching to raw foods, that coupled with a bunch of drama that went on in my family, I was just incapable of functioning. And I would just lay in bed and stare at the wall. And I told Jason, I think I'm depressed, and he was like, you're not depressed. And we sort of, for the last month, have been working through what is wrong with me. But it all comes down to the fact that I felt like every piece of my life was not in the order in which it should be in my brain in order to handle it. And I can handle abnormalities in existence, and I can handle deviations from schedules and plans and things perfectly fine in day-to-day life. But when the overarching plans that I have for every piece of my life just go to the wind, I lose a lot of sense of self. So anyway, that's what I meant in the video when I said I'm sort of finally getting my head around life here. And I know, you know, making weekly weigh-ins or check-ins, I sort of have to say that over and over and over because it's only been a week since the last video, but I feel like I've been a broken record, and I apologize. It's getting better. It really is. The apartment plan is going really well, and it still looks like a mess, but I have big plans and high hopes for the space. I need to have a clean, beautiful home, and it's very important to me. That nesting instinct is there, and seriously, if my surroundings are in catastrophe, so are my insides. So I'm putting my space into order. I also have a lot more work now. With the fall coming up, we work on the academic calendar in speech therapy. Most speech therapists work at schools, so the business generally operates on the academic calendar, and when fall and spring come through, those are the busiest times. So my work has been picking up immensely. I went from working 20 hours a week, 20, 30 hours a week in the summer to now 40, 50 hours a week, and it's just, and my eating has suffered. But today I have been good. And I have to remember, we all have to remember one day at a time. Isn't that what I've been saying for like ever? One day at a time. Today I am doing well. Yesterday I was doing well. Monday I was doing well. Tuesday, not so good. But I only ate like 2,100 calories, so that shouldn't be too bad. You know, one day at a time. So I have a lot of to-do lists. I've been knocking them out, and I just feel a lot better. But that was what I was trying to convey in the last video, but I didn't even feel like saying all of that because I feel like I've been saying that forever, and it's like I didn't know how to explain it. But walking my errands today, just getting out in the world and, you know, interacting with various clerks and people in line and whatever, I just sort of got my brain around what has been lacking, and it's been that organization. So I feel like things are getting better. So we'll call this like my check-in and a half. But I feel very strongly about the comments toward Jason. I think that they're nasty and mean-hearted. People who just said he's distracting, that's fine. He was distracting. That was kind of the point. But people who are just sitting there, do you think that that makes me feel good? To see all these comments coming in my inbox saying how the video was intolerable and how, you know, Jason you hate when he's part of my videos. Well, he's part of my life. He's part of my soul, my existence. And if you don't like him there, you need to leave, because he's not going to leave from me. Or I from him. Oh, also, people have been asking, what's this ring? Is the camera mirrored? Paul 2007 asked, is it a mirror thing, or is that really on your wedding finger? Yes, it's on my wedding finger. This ring means so much to me right now, so I'm wearing it on my wedding finger. I was in the bedroom of one of my friends in junior high, and I saw this ring on the floor. She had like all of her jewelry laid out. She was organizing it, and I was like, oh my gosh, such a pretty ring. It's just, I don't know if you can see it, but it's really quite pretty. And she was like, oh, I don't wear it, it's too big for me. And I tried it on, and it wouldn't fit anywhere except for right here on the top part of my index finger. I couldn't get it on any of my fingers, or I could wear it on my pinky finger if I wanted to. But you know, free ring, so I took it. And I have just had it randomly in my jewelry box. I have 3 jewelry boxes, and it's sort of in that one with the jewelry I don't wear a lot. And so I really forgot I had it. And I put it on the other day on my pinky where I thought I might be able to wear it when I was going through my jewelry, but it fits on my ring finger and most of my other fingers because I'm skinny now. And it was so exciting, and I had found it just like a day or two after I had broken up with Greg, and I thought, you know what? This is a huge symbol of how far I've come, and right now I need to be single, so I am married to myself. It's so corny, but it's true. I am married to my commitment to bettering my life, getting everything in order, and becoming, once again, a peaceful, happy, and fulfilled human being. I am, every day, getting better at doing this thing called life. Thank you for watching. I'll see you Monday for Below the Yellow Line, and I do not think I will weigh in officially till October 1st. I said 3rd in the video, but it'll be the 1st, which is basically the last Thursday of September, but one day over. So I'll see you soon.